Now, I don't typically get upset when playing this game, as I've been subjected to rigorous desensitization from losing fights over the years. But I mean it when I say that this is genuinely the worst match I have played in a long time. First of all, this is the lobby I load into, and if you don't see anything wrong with this, then I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you might genuinely be blind. So I'm thinking, okay, this poor guy's about to get his dog walked, and as if the game sends to my lighthearted arrogance, it decides to whip its John Dover out and crack me over the skull with it by doing this to me. Whoever was in charge of the team balancing in this game needs to be flogged immediately. But even though my teammates are the equivalent of asking the average American to spar John Jones, at least I'm not alone. They might not be able to hold their own, but as long as they can dish out even the tiniest bit of damage, my god. Okay, I mean, this guy's got some class and wants to 1v1, so we chop it up a little, and it doesn't seem too bad when fucking FOMO Phil flings his weapon at me mid-duel, and I just accept my inevitable demise. Then he proceeds to perform the most deplorable act ever done in a video game. He teabags me, after third-partying me. I can't even begin to illustrate the expression that's painted across my face after witnessing that. So immediately, I am invested in their downfall, and after picking my jaw off the floor, I decided to cut their numbers down one by one, with my first opponent picking a secluded location that's perfect for escaping ganks. And it looks like that's going to be my focus for the entirety of the match. I start trying to reposition myself, as I'm sure the others aren't too far behind, but this dude is burrowed in my cheeks, so I beg him to leave me alone, but he's really not having it. What ensues is nothing short of another tragedy. They both take their turns snapping their gluttonous jaws at my health bar while I'm covered in sweat and bleeding out of every hole in my body. Although I managed to drop one of them, I get caught with a guard break and am flattened when I fail a duck. There was literally no other avenue for me to take now other than crashing out and locking in, when they suddenly leave the game. Great. I was one neuron away from leaving the game, but I decided to stick it out as respect to my boys, who thankfully carried the weight of the loss with me. We unenthusiastically slugged through 2 rounds as quickly as any TikTok trend lasts when they joined back. Yes, bro. My shot at redemption. As long as me and my team stay together, we might actually be able to pull this off. The round starts off promising, with me and Nayla Baby 187 tag teaming Urinal Cake, and I'm actually beginning to have hope. That's when Nayla gets fucking bodied by Big Duke Stink. So immediately, the plan is in the gutter. So now it's my turn to fend off the onslaught of a 2v1, and it goes as well as the previous matches. Reeling from yet another loss, and clearly losing in trial by combat, I attempt to appeal to their human side by emoting again. But either they lack empathy or they just really don't give a fuck, because without missing a beat, they descend upon me once more. And if that isn't enough to break my psyche, the game takes it a step further and spits in my face with the absolute worst possible thing that could happen. It switches me to the enemy team. I am telling you right now, out of all the years I've played this game, I don't think I've ever been team switched like this in an elimination match, okay? It does not happen. Rightfully so, I was absolutely livid. I wanted no part in it at all, and I started swinging on my team because I was just genuinely gobsmacked. Of course, they ran through my boys and secured the victory, but it felt dirty. Disrespectful, okay? I was lost, and this match only solidified my waning interest in this game.